Okay, it's recording. Okay, you guys, we just wanted to make or just do kind of like a combined team call with Lindley's team. And we just wanted to talk mainly about the 3 vital behaviors because I know there's like some pretty like fresh coaches on here. So super short. Hopefully we'll be done in 30 minutes and we'll make it quick, okay? So Candace, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay,
so 3 vital behaviors. We've been talking about them since the day you signed up. It's the first thing you learn about almost in training, and it's just constantly thrown out. Almost any wake-up call, any training that you watch, 3 vital behaviors, 3 vital behaviors. It's not because we don't have anything better to say. It's because this is how you succeed in this business. It's broken down into these 3 simple things, and if you do them every single flippin' day, then you'll have success. It doesn't tell you how quickly you'll have success. It just means that you do these things, you're going to have success. That's why even though some of you have been coaches for quite a while, some of you are rock stars already, you got this down, we're going to talk about it again because we all need a reminder often to make sure that we continue to focus on these simple steps. So first off, I want to talk to you about being a product of the product. It's pretty obvious. You can't sell a product that you're not using. You just can't. You cannot promote a product that you don't believe in. It doesn't work. People can see right through you, and that's how you become the salesy coach. And none of us want to be the salesy coach. You need to commit to a program. If you haven't already completed a program from start to finish, and that means not just 21-day fix, because that's too easy. 3 weeks is too easy. Commit to a program. The next time PIO goes on sale, the next time P90X3 is being promoted, whatever, commit to a program and do it start to finish. Take before pictures, take after pictures, take your measurements, talk about it all the way through, submit your results, get the free t-shirt, help your challengers to do the same thing. But I can promise you that if you will start doing programs start to finish, not always. I mean, sometimes we're jumping around, right? I'm jumping around right now because I just finished Insanity. But if you will at least complete one program start to finish, it's going to give you a better idea of what your challengers are doing, because our challengers aren't like us where they're just buying every program that comes out and they own them all and they're going to try a different one every day. Sometimes they can only afford one, and they've got to be able to do it start to finish if they're going to get the results. So pick a program, do it every day. If you miss a day, don't hide it from your followers. Talk about it. Say, look, today sucked. I was feeling this and I was doing this and this happened, and you know what, it's real life, but I'm getting back on the bandwagon tomorrow. Real life. Don't try to hide it from your challengers and the people on your page, because they're going to notice if you suddenly stop posting workouts or you suddenly start posting a whole lot of ice cream and chocolate and not any healthy recipes. They're going to notice. So just be real about it and let them know when you're struggling. Let them know why, and let them know that you're real. The other aspect is Shakeology. Shakeology is the bread and butter of our company. It is the one thing that's either going to get you coaches or it's going to get you return customers. Without Shakeology, there are not enough fitness programs in the world to keep our customers coming back to us. They're going to get bored. If you're not drinking Shakeology, if you're not sharing the value of Shakeology and talking about the changes it's made in your health, no one's going to see the value of it. We know that it's worth the price, but it's hard for other people to understand that, because $130 for a bag of shakes is a lot of money. You've got to constantly be building value around that. You've got to be sharing information that you're learning about it. Subscribe to the Shakeology podcast. If you haven't seen that yet, get on and do it. They just started it last month. There's only one podcast a month, but it's going to teach you what Shakeology is. It's going to give you more than just the common taglines that we all use. It's going to give you knowledge you're going to be able to pass on, and it's going to help you to build value around that product. So be a product of the product. Use these products. Live the lifestyle that we're promoting and share it constantly. That doesn't mean you have to post sweaty selfies every day, but you have to do it regularly enough that they know you're doing it. You have to post in your challenge groups every single day and let them know that, yes, we do this too. It's not just you. I've reached my weight loss goals. I don't have to work out anymore. That doesn't work. This is a lifestyle change, and you've got to commit to it. Even when it's rough, even when you miss a few days, you've got to commit to getting back on board and letting people know that it's real life and they can do it too. And one other aspect of being a product of the product, if you have that personal testimony of these products, you're never going to be salesy. If you have personally done 21 Day Fix and you have personally lost 10 pounds or more, and you have personally drank Shakeology for a month or more and had, your cravings reduced, your energy increased, whatever. If you've done this yourself, then when you invite someone to do it, you're going to be able to say, look, this is what happened for me, and this is what happened for my friends. I know it works. Because if you're like me, you see the posts that Beachbody puts up and you're like, well, that's cool, but I don't know this person. I don't know their story. Your friends know your story. They know you. They're watching you. And when they see you have success with a program, they're going to trust you. They're going to want to try it. And they're not going to feel like you're trying to sell them something. They're going to feel like you're recommending a product that you truly believe in. So, product of the product, commit to a program, work out every single flippin' day, and drink a shake every day. Just do it. I know it's hard. I miss days too, but just do your very best and share and be real, and it's going to come back to you tenfold.
Yes, so true. And so simple, but it's true. It's just all about consistent. Yeah, it's hard, but simple at the same time. So, Lindley, you want to go? Do you want to talk for a minute? Okay.
Sure. Awesome. So I'm talking about inviting. Invite. So building relationships is a huge, huge part of this business. It's a lot of what we do. And that's part of how we're not salesy, is that as we build relationships with people, they'll notice these changes, or they'll notice the things that you're doing, and they'll be fascinated by it. And as you do the 3 vital behaviors, as you are consistent with this business, you will want to share all of this with everyone. As you see this bless the lives of other people, change your own life, you are going to want to share it. However, starting a conversation with someone, don't just jump right into it and say, hey, have you noticed what I've been doing? You don't want to go about it that way. Establish a relationship. Think about yourself, how you got into coaching, how you got into Beachbody. For some people, like me, my husband is friends with my upline, and I actually think they dated once upon a time. And he's like, oh, hey, I noticed she's a Beachbody coach. You should ask her about it. Just because I was looking for a career opportunity, not looking for the weight loss aspect. But as I have done what Candace has talked about, be a product of the product, as I have done the programs, I have improved my health tenfold overall. So as you do the product of the product thing, as you are consistent with that, it's going to be easier to share that in your conversations with other people. But when you have those conversations with others, you want to keep it around their goals, talking to them about what they want to have accomplished, because it's about lifting them before lifting yourself through this business. And it's so important to keep that in mind. And sometimes it's scary to start new conversations, but as you get to see people's posts on Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media site, you'll get to know them, and that can be a good conversation starter. Also, just people that you meet randomly. I try to start new conversations at the gym I go to or I work at with other people, and that is building relationships, establishing rapport with people, and that's wherever you are in your daily life. If you're a parent and your kids are hanging out with other parents, talk to them. It doesn't have to be Beachbody. Just talk to them. Establish that relationship, because people will come to the coach that they feel most comfortable with, not the person that presents Beachbody first. So it's important to build that trust and that relationship. One last thing about the invite is that it's important every month to be having conversations about goals, about products, inviting people actually to your clean eating groups, your free groups that you do, as well as the challenge groups that you're going to be a part of for the upcoming 2 weeks or month or whatever. It's important to inviting. I believe it was Carl Eichler, I don't remember who it was, on a National Wake Up Call, he said that the reason why it's 3 invites, that's not 3 different people. That's 3 invites to the same person, because sometimes it's not the first invite that's going to hook them. Sometimes it takes a little bit for them to decide, yes, I want to make this happen. I want to do the work. So even if you get a no once, doesn't mean you're always going to get a no from that person. But you've got to continue to establish that relationship and that trust, and then they will trust you and be more willing and excited to do a challenge group with you or to build a business with you, whatever. So establish that relationship, but also continue to invite to participate with these groups with you.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Lindley. Another thing, if you haven't done like a WooFoo form, that like for your challengers, that helps a lot. Like I didn't do one for a long time, but it really helps to, instead of emailing back and forth 15 times to kind of figure out someone's goals, send them that form and just have them fill it out, and then you can go through it and read what their goals are, and then you can talk about it. You don't have to, it's just not as long of a process back and forth. So that's, and you can, I mean, I pretty much looked at Micah's and made mine the same, but like changed a few things. So they're super easy to make. Does everybody know what those forms are? No? Okay. Candace will show you it. It's the form that she always posts it on the bottom of her, like a invite, or lots of times when people say I'm interested, I'll just send them a message and say, okay, go ahead and fill out this form so I kind of know what you're looking for. And that just, I don't know, it cuts out a lot of back and forth.
I just posted a link to one of mine in the chat.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to look at one, you can go look at that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're so easy to fill out. You can fill it out on your phone, anything. So they're just convenient. So, and also, I mean, I know sometimes you don't know what to say. Like I seriously would ask Micah or ask people all the time, being like, how would you explain this, or how would you do this? Maybe last week or a couple days ago, Micah posted a complete, like her whole like script conversation that she had with someone, and she just posted it. So obviously that kind of gives you the type of things you should ask, and so just read through it. She posted it, I think it's in the files. So just little things like that, or just ask people. People are usually super want to help you, like figure out different ways to invite or whatever. So don't be afraid to ask. I'm going to talk about just personal development, even though we hear about it all the time. But it's that important. Like I can literally feel a difference when I don't do some type of personal development every single day. And it doesn't have to be like a self-help book. If you're religious, it can be scriptures. If you are doing, a lot of people will read like marriage books or whatever. So it doesn't have to be like confidence boosting self-help book. It can be like anything to make your life better and kind of like pause your life and just read something for a few minutes. Sometimes I literally will read for 10 minutes, but sometimes I don't even have time to sit down and read, or I'll fall asleep. So when the mornings, I always have, when I'm getting ready, I'm always listening to either an Old National Wake Up Call, or I have, I mean, if you don't do podcasts, you definitely should. I'll do the Shalene Show. If you don't do like Lewis Howes' School of Greatness, he has 5 Minute Fridays. So he always has just little things that just, I don't know, they're awesome. Christine Dwyer has a good podcast. Like there's a ton. My phone, I always have to delete them because I always like get too full. And just even driving in the car, I'm sure with kids it might be a little bit harder to sit and relax and listen to something in the car while you're driving. But I don't know, I feel like I don't listen to music that much anymore because I'm always listening to something. I don't know. And so I just like challenge you. I'm doing a group where I'm requiring everybody to, all my challengers, to reading a book. And so I'm going to hopefully see how that goes. And I don't know. I hope it goes good. I just think that if people get their mind right, then they aren't going to give up so easily. And that's like on the challenger side, but on the, like being a coach, it's hard when you hear no's. Maybe I think it's hard to hear no's from people that you care about and friends and family when they tell you no and they don't support you. That's the hardest part. So I think that personal development is really the only thing that will help you not feel not offended, but kind of just feel disappointed when they don't support you. So Go for No is awesome. Candace, what's some of your like favorite personal development books that you guys have read?
Well, The Compound Effect was the first one for me, and it's still one of my favorites.
So short.
The one I'm giving my challengers this month. It's short. He's got lots of fun stories in it.
It's true.
You Are a Badass and I Am That Girl for the ladies. Those ones are really good.
I just started.
What?
I just started. I Am That Girl. That's good. I like it.
You're gonna love it. Take the Stairs by Rory Vaden. He's funny, and it's a great book. He's talking a lot about just life in general, but how easy it is to take shortcut. So he's suggesting we take the stairs and put the work in to get the results that we've always dreamed of. So that one's really, really good.
Yeah. And not everybody, like there's been times where it just depends on the day and how I'm feeling, what I want to read. Like sometimes I need something super, like not kind of just fluffy, make a feel good book. And sometimes I want to like, I don't know, like be really thinking hard and like thinking about all these goals. But then sometimes I just don't want to think about that. So it kind of just depends on the day. Emily, what were you?
Yeah, you know, and if you start a book that everyone says is awesome and you're just struggling and it's been like a week and you're still only 2 chapters in, it might not be the right time for you. So put that one down and pick up a different one.
Yeah.
I've been trying to read Start With Why for a month since that big diamond retreat that we did. I've been trying to read Start With Why and I just cannot
get into it.
So I put it down and I picked up something else. So
I recently got this one, The Fearless Mind.
Ooh.
It's really awesome. My team, we're fearlessly fit, so I'm all about the fearless aspect of things. But it's in an athlete's mind or perspective, because he was an athlete and he is actually a sports psychologist. So he goes through things as, and translating athletic mindset to business, to real life. So I'm excited to really dive into it. So far, I'm loving it.
This is another good one, Relentless. Has anybody read that one? It's kind of like more like for athletes. A lot of athletes have like read it, and it's more, it says from good to great to unstoppable. So just like not giving up. So just figure out you can almost like, I've totally went and Googled like books on confidence or books on like goal
Just
setting.
go to Amazon and it's going to just throw books at you. Like, that's how I found I Am That Girl. I hadn't had anyone else recommending it, but Amazon recommended it. So I was like, all right. And now everyone's reading that one. So
Yeah, you just don't know. But does anybody else have any other ones? I know, Katrina, I know you've read a few that are 5. Hold on, let me unmute you.
This in a lot of my challenge groups to
Oh, that's
give
good.
like positive body affirmations almost. It's like a Christian type one, but it's really nice to be able to like help people that way. And then another one that's awesome, it's not really like a book, but it's like a goal setting journal. And it's Where Will You Be 5 Years From Today? This one was from Disney World, and I guess I figure anything from Walt Disney is pretty awesome.
No, that's cool. I think the ones that sometimes I like ones where you like have activities kind of things. That's good.
Yeah, that one is definitely.
Get that one.
So
So does anybody else have like you? I can unmute you all. So if you guys have any questions, just
post these books in the chat, girls. Lindley and Katrina, will you guys put yours in the chat so we can have them?
Yep.
do what?
I'm having them put their books in the chat. You showed us one too.
Oh.
Put it in the chat.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, does anybody have like any questions? I know that it's like I don't know if you haven't hit Success Club. We still have over a week left. So I know it's stressful. I've been there 50 million times. And it's not fun when you feel like you're like stressing at the end of the month, pushing, and then you kind of feel like you're being salesy. But literally just share, like Jalen always says, don't just share like a before and after saying, oh, I've lost 20 pounds. She's like, you have to like link it to feelings. You have to link it to people like that probably have felt the same way, and then that's going to trigger somebody to like have the courage to message you. And I guarantee there's people that follow you that you have no clue. Like I had a girl message me just like an hour ago. I'm pretty sure I've never talked to her before. I didn't even know that we were friends on Facebook. That's terrible, but I'm sure all of us have friends that like we don't know that we're like talking to. And she just randomly asked me about coaching, and that she's like, I have friends that do it and they haven't been successful. I want to like, and so like completely random. But I think people watch you, and even, I mean, it feels good either way to have people support you, even if they don't want anything to do with Beachbody. That's okay. I feel like eventually, if we're consistent, they will want some part of it, whether it's like the programs or the team aspect, the friendship, something. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, Success Club 5 needs to be your non-negotiable. Like every single month, that needs to be your, I'm going to find a flippin' way to do this because it's non-negotiable. I have gone so far as to buy a challenge pack through a friend.
Yeah.
Giving her the money to order because it comes back to you tenfold. You know, you start getting the free leads. I have a girl who was one of my free leads. She's signing up to coach tomorrow.
That's awesome.
You get the free leads. You get more potential coaches. Your challengers are all potential coaches. Every single challenger you sign up, potential coach. So you have more potential coaches every month. You have all of the Success Club prizes. You can talk about, post about these prizes that you're getting or that you're trying to earn, and ask if they want to earn something like that too. I posted about the retreat that Micah has planned for April, and that's how Celeste got here. She wants to go on the retreat. She signed up to coach. So share this stuff and make it your non-negotiable, and I promise you that it will build upon, every month will build upon the last month and the last month, and the momentum will go, and one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, well, that was easy. And it just makes things a lot more successful. It makes you feel like you're having success.
Yeah. And I always feel like every month I'm like, How am I gonna hit Success Club this month? I'm like, I've run out of people to talk to. Pretty sure that if you have, like, we're never running out of people to talk to if we're doing the daily Power of Threes. If you're building relationships, you're never gonna run out of people. If you're adding to your network, you're never gonna run out of people. So just do those things. It's kind of like we tell you these things, all these little things to do. It's because it works, and you have to do all the different things to make it all work. You can't just be inviting when you're not building relationships. It doesn't work like that. So just get out of your comfort zone and just do it. And if you need ideas to like send out an invite or just a different like post, message your coach or post it or ask them. I feel like people are so willing to help. People like to give advice, so people are willing to help if people need. So.
And I just want to say one thing on that is, think about it. Success Club 5, that's 3 people's lives that you can influence and change each month. I think that is way more rewarding than just the prizes. The prizes are an incentive, don't get me wrong. But if you think about the people that you get to influence and you can change each month, that is amazing. And I think back on the people that I've helped over the last few months and the stories that they've had and medications they've gone off of or the confidence they've gained, the feeling good in their body, that to me is priceless. And I want more people, I want more of my friends to gain that. So why not help 3 people in a month be able to feel the way you feel or to become their best self through these challenge groups? Why not share our community? It's awesome.
Yeah, I agree totally. All right. Any last questions from anybody? We can let you go so we're not holding everybody. It was about a half hour. Good. I feel like
We're
we
good.
all over. That's good. Yeah, no questions?
Hey guys, Success Club 5. It's doable. It's not too late in October. 3 people. That's all it takes. I have done it before in the last 3 hours of the last day of the month. So don't tell me it's too late until 10 midnight Eastern on the 31st. I don't care what you got going on.
Although 31st is Halloween. Just remember, no one's
So
gonna
make
be
the
available.
30th your 31st. Make that your last day of the month and say, okay, I'm not going to bed on the 30th until it's done.
Yeah.
Double up on your messages. Do whatever it takes. Get it done. And I promise you it will be worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. On lots of different levels. So
Yes.
if you have any questions at all, seriously, I think you could message any of us. We're all open books. We're all willing to help. Okay. So, okay. All right.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
for jumping on.
Thanks
Bye, guys.
for getting on.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.